good, but they missed a lot of key things out of it.
Yeah. But that's okay. We still love the show no matter what.
Yeah, we still like it.
Oh, my wife's never watching it again if Glenn dies, but I'm going to watch it until everything happens.
Yep.
Right.
But overall, what did you guys think of this season 2 of Fear?
Way better than the boat part of the season.
Exactly. And way better
so
than
much
season
better.
1. Right.
Well,
What was it? 8 episodes? Yeah, 8 episodes. These 8 episodes of the last part of season 2 was better than season 1 and the first part of season 2.
Yeah.
A whole lot better. So more action. You know, I mean, I thought it was good.
well, Deborah and I were talking earlier before we started the show, and her and I both agree, the first season was kind of a dud, but also on the same hand, it had the backstory that we needed for this TV series. I mean, whether it's a show or a movie, it has to have a backstory. So I can understand why it was slow, but I do agree this season was better than the first one, and the boats, while they're on the boat, it was okay, but it was boring because there wasn't that much action.
Right.
That's the only flaw on that. Okay, what do you guys see happening possibly for season 3 coming out?
Right. If that's the same group that got Ophelia as Attack Nick and Madison's already halfway behind them and stuff like that, I feel like almost most of the group's going to end up back together.
Right.
I'm not quite sure how they're going to place Daniel back in it, but like they said that he's going to be in season 3.
Yeah, he will be.
I'm excited about that.
Well, here's one theory that we can say about Daniel. Maybe the Border Patrol / Army found him and he's been hiding out with them?
That could be it.
Yeah, it's true. He could be being protected with him. That's correct. He could be in their custody, or maybe, he's in their compound or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
That's possible.
I sure hope so.
I do too, and that, and they've got Ophelia. Well, I figure that man will take her back there, and maybe, she'll see her father there.
Right.
You can imagine her reaction. Oh my gosh, she'd be like, wow.
Because she
My dad
pretty much gave up on life because her whole family was gone and everything like that.
Right, and then, as soon as she sees him, she's going to be like, eyes wide open, and like, that's what I would be. If I see my father, thought he was dead.
Yeah, and he was going a little crazy there at the end, and I think that would snap him back into what he needs to do to keep going.
Exactly.
Excuse me, and I agree. Oh gosh, there was a question I had and I lost it.
Steve, that's why we let you ask the questions.
Oh, thanks. Oh my god, it was okay. So, and I agree. I think if Daniel is there, yeah, the first thing should be giving him a hug, and the next minute she's going to be beating the crap out of him for leaving her. That would be me. Do you think? How long do you think it's going to take, or if it's going to happen, that Nick gets reunited with Madison, Alicia, and Travis?
I almost think that if Madison and them follow the trail, they're probably just going to get shot at too.
Exactly. They will.
Probably, most likely.
Because we already established Americans are jerks in the show.
Very true. Very true. What do you think of Lucy? Lucy, how do you say her name? I can't even pronounce her name.
Luciana.
Thank you.
Luciana or Luciana one. I'm not for sure.
Do you think
you can say it two ways, and I'm not really for sure how she pronounces it.
Well, do you guys think that she survived this? I knew we're going to see her.
Yeah, she'll survive it.
I think so too. I think that even though they captured them, they'll still doctor them up too. Going back to that point.
I don't know exactly. Like I said, we don't know exactly what they are and what they're doing there, but apparently it's something significant.
I'm just more worried about that whole group Nick and them were leading up because they all just scattered off and like that. So what was the whole point of trying to save the whole town if they just ended up just scattering and that was the end of them?
That's a good question. Very good question. Because I was thinking the same thing. Okay, so what's going to happen to all those people that just ran? You know, are they going to take shelter somewhere, or are they going to get captive too?
Right.
They might not even say nothing ever about them again.
Very true.
Right.
What do you think of Strand? Do you think he's going to meet up with everybody again, or do you think he's going to try to defend the hotel?
I imagine with the show, somehow they're going to piece it together, but, like, I just don't understand, like, see how he's actually just going to meet up with them.
Right.
Because they don't really leave a trail, and, like, everywhere you go, there's chaos and trash laying everywhere, so it's like, how are you even going to follow their trail?
But I actually think with Strand staying there behind at the hotel, I think old Strand takes care of himself.
Oh, I can see that too. I can see him doing that too, just, you know, taking care of himself, just being a loner, not having anything to do with the people there at the hotel.
Right, he can take care of himself. Strand can.
With him going up in movies, stuff like that.
Right.
Exactly. Well, is there anything else we need to touch on, guys?
Nope, I think we've covered pretty much all of it. I mean, we gave our ideas on what we think next season 3 will be like, and everybody will be, and I think we pretty much covered it.
Oh, I remembered my question.
Oh, okay, cool.
It took me a minute, but I remembered it. Do you think Ophelia will ever meet up with her fiancé?
Oh, I don't know. If she does meet up with him, it'll be a while, I'd say.
Depending where she's crossing the border and stuff like that, I wonder if he might have, like, escaped New Mexico and just headed towards, like, if he would have went to Texas, for all we know, he might even be part of their group. That's the ones that were shooting at him.
That's a very good point. Very good point. I'm hoping that she meets up with him. I truly do.
Because isn't there a lot of open space in Texas? And I would try to get as far away from the biggest cities as possible. So I'd probably go towards where there's, like, open areas where you can see miles in advance. And,
yes. Yes, I so agree. Like a farm.
And I'm going to be moving out here to Colorado, so the other times I said I was staying in my hometown, so I sure hope the apocalypse don't happen then. Because
you're moving to Colorado?
Yeah, November 18th. I'm planning on leaving.
Yay!
Wow.
We're already tying up the loose ends, and I'm going to go out there with Stephen Clark and Ike, and I'm going to be working with them out there.
And then, like I said, Patrick, get Colorado ready for me, because 3 years, I'm coming too.
Yeah, it's like a month and a week till we plan on leaving.
Wow.
Sweet. But, all right, hey, Patrick, why don't you give a shout-out to your group real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, definitely. I'd like to tell people about my Fear the Dead group on Facebook. We post a lot of new stuff. I usually beat everyone to the new content, but, like, I try to get as much new content in it there as possible. We don't spam up people's timelines or anything like that. We try to keep it simple, and, you know, anyone's welcome to come anytime. It's Fear the Dead Uncensored. And, you know, just send that invite, send an invite or anything. If you try to join or anything, anyone's accepted. And it's pretty laid back. And, you know, I don't know too much to say, but, like, you know, I mean, I try to get the newest content that I find out there. And I usually beat everyone to the jump for it.
Yes, you do.
But, you know, I try to put some time into that to make sure I get good stuff and not just keep recycling the old same thing that you see on every single site. And I was supposed to say something about my brother, but he was a jerk and didn't tune in. So I'm not even going to mention his name. That's his punishment.
Okay.
I want to mention the groups that I'm involved with is Hate Your Walking Dead as well.
Yes. Both of those groups are fun. I'm in both of them.
I'm an administrator of that group, so shout out to them and just come join the group.
Yeah.
If you ever want to promote your group in my group, I welcome everyone to do that. Like, you know what I mean? As long as they do in kind and do the same for me, everyone's welcome. Some places hate when you advertise another group in a group. I welcome it. You know what I mean? Because if it's the more content as possible and the best people we can possibly get, I welcome it.
Exactly. Right.
We encourage interaction.
Yes.
Too, like post, comment on them. Get active in the group.
Yes. And please join.
We love to talk about Walking Dead, and Fear the Walking Dead.
Which will be coming up here soon. The Walking.
Oh, and two, don't forget to leave your comments in the chat on Spreaker as well, and follow us, please.
Yes, please.
For KBLP, follow us.
Yes, please do so.
And if you're not
hit that
already,
little like button.
Yes, if you're not already following us, hit the like button, and it'll redirect you to Facebook or Twitter. You just click on those, and then you'll be logged in. That's all you got to do.
Yep, and you'll get notifications when we have a show.
Right, you'll get notifications when we have our shows, and pretty fun.
And we have a lot of shows.
As well.
We have a lot of shows, and some new ones coming out here soon too. Which, Patrick, real quick, tell them what new show you're going to be starting here soon.
Well, October 18th, me and a really cool dude named Ian, I think it is. I don't want to butcher his name, and I probably am, but we'll going to start doing a morning comic book show, and I am completely honored that Brooke asked me to help co-host with her Jamming in the Night.
Rocking in the Night.
Rocking in the Night. See, I'm already messing it up.
Oh, dude. Don't make me fire you before we do a show together, dude.
But I'm getting right.
We do have a co-host. I don't have one. If anybody wants to be my co-host of the country, please let me know.
But I'm gonna come in as the resident metalhead on that.
Oh, jeez. Oh no, we're gonna have fun. Patrick and I are gonna have fun. We already have some ideas in the works, don't we, Patrick?
Yes, we do.
So, but we'll be
people
doing.
Just have to tune in to listen to them. We ain't gonna spoil it and let them know. They just have to tune in to find out. Exactly,
and he'll be starting coasting with me this Sunday. Sunday, he's going to be working with me, so I think we're going to have a blast.
Yeah.
But
I think it's going to be awesome.
I do too. I want to say thank you to everybody for listening. Thank you so much to our podcast family. I love you guys so much. Deborah, thank you for doing this with me again.
No problem. I enjoy it.
Oh, I did too. And Patrick, thank you for joining us again as well. It was fun. Had a blast.
Thank you for inviting me again.
Of course.
I love doing the show.
And remind everybody again when the third season comes out, Patrick?
Third season, July 4th, 2017.
What?
So all these people partying during their 4th of July thing, they can sit down and watch a brand new episode of Fear the Walking Dead.
In between breaks of fireworks. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but that would actually be a Sunday, so.
Excuse me. So, but everybody, thank you once again for listening to Fear the Walking Dead Part 2. And here pretty soon, we're going to get all ready for The Walking Dead. I'm so excited.
I can't wait for that.
Oh, I'm
right.
Negan for president.
Negan for president.
He's my man. I love Negan.
I do too.
And if you
Jeffrey Dean Morgan's an awesome actor too.
Oh,
so.
Eye candy.
I can't believe if you would read the comic. Oh my God, Negan is such the coolest guy ever.
Really?
Mm. And he's eye candy.
I watched that teaser trailer.
Yes.
The premiere episode, and he's just to look at him, he just looks mean and vicious, and he just plays that character so well. His facial expressions,
I love the goofy face he makes when Simon says hatchet. He's like, hatchet?
Right. That was.
He's just gonna be. It's gonna be an awesome season.